This is Jarbon from the Predatory Lending Network talking to you. Now we're here at Anime Expo 2011. Now I've met a couple young, hot, sexy humanoids here, and they are what? Vampires. Now I understand we fellow blood-sucking beings like to take over the galaxy and rule and disgust and you know, suck the life out of humans.
Yeah.
Now how do you go about doing that?
We're like the night class, and we go to this academy with the day class, and we're trying to be like stay on the good side, like have peace with each other and the humans, and but they don't know, except her, who's the heroine of the story. And practically
I try to keep the peace because my brother wants to destroy that peace. He's a pure blood vampire and he doesn't want to keep the peace, so he kills a lot of people.
So we all fit. Now, you mentioned peace and stuff. Now, recently there's been quite a bit of wars on this planet in other, you know, Iraq, Afghanistan, Libya, all over this planet, and other planets like Romulus and Klingon, and, you know, well, the Ferengi they're cool businessmen. They don't usually fight. Now, what kind of business opportunities do you see for fellow warriors throughout the galaxy?
business.
A lot of good business.
I think since I guess she's a good guy, they pretty much organize this organization where they try to keep the peace. So I think they're like the head of everything. They take care of like all the low-key stuff that normal humans don't know. So we're like top secret, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay, now so in closing, what brings you out here to this planet amongst all these ugly humanoids?
They're disgusting.
The desire of blood.
Desire for blood. Well, that's something I like too on my planet, human blood. So in closing, this is Jarbon from the Predatory Lender, along with
Maria-san.
Yuki Cross.
talking to you at Anime Expo 2011. This is Jarbon from the Predatory Lending Network talking to you, and I'm here with
Alexander Despain.
Alexander. Now, you as a fellow blood-sucking fiend throughout the galaxy, what are you as a vampire doing to help cleanse the world of these evil humans?
Cleansing the world of evil humans is quite simply a job. So, make my mansion as inviting as possible.
Now, I know they tend to cook real well, and what kind of recipes do you have for these beings that you're finding in your hunts?
Truthfully, I find that the human body itself is the best recipe. All you have to do is broil them within their own innards, and you get a strong taste of whatever they'd eaten before, so you can fill them up with whatever you'd have at your dinner party, and then you cook them within your own food.
That sounds pretty interesting. I mean, I usually tend to just gut them and, you know, kind of just play with the skulls and make some. Now, with the leftovers, like, what do you tend to do with the leftovers? I tend to have trophies and stuff like that, you know, polish up the skull nice and stuff, dip it in bleach and stuff, get it nice and white. What do you tend to do with the leftover bones and other remnants of the human?
The leftovers are quite a problem, unless, of course, you decide to decorate the outside of your mansion. I find that skulls make very good gate posts. Put them upon the tops of all your gates, and you have people not only warded from your mansion, but also know that you're the boss.
Now, I know impalement was a big thing for some of your fellow vampires. Do you tend to prefer impalement of your guests, or decapitation, or disembowelment, or is there any favorite forms of mutilation that you prefer?
Nothing out of the ordinary. A very good impalement is definitely on my likes.
Now, since you're so old and you've been around a long time, you've probably seen several different economic cycles. Now, is there any key things that you are investing in as a businessman? Because you have to keep your money going over the years.
Personally, ever since I invested my money in Apple, I haven't had to invest anywhere else. My stocks just keep going up.
But over your lifetime, I'm sure you've seen other companies like RCA, you know, the railroad companies, General Electric, all come and go. How much longer do you think Apple can sustain itself?
I believe with our constantly changing technological needs and our complete eruption of hipster technology, I do believe we'll see Apple to continue itself into many years upon the future. Although it might not be something that we may need for that long, it'll keep strong.
Now, what do you think the next big company will be?
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, but let's see. After a little bit of thought, I think our next big company will be something that takes not only what Apple provides, but also a little bit of Microsoft, writes their own name on it, and spins it in their way. And there you got your new big thing.
So in closing, is there any last minute things you'd like to say to the viewers throughout the galaxy, this life and the afterlife?
Stay fresh.
Stay fresh.
Stay frosty.
Stay fresh, stay frosty, and stay yummy.